podium, Caitlin Doucette-Wilkinson.
We are the greatest class ever to walk the halls of Divine Savior. Why, you may ask? How could we possibly be that fabulous? E.B. White once said, "I arise in the morning torn between a desire to improve the world and a desire to enjoy the world." The class of 2009 finds a way to do both, and that is what makes us so great. Our class is ambitious, dedicated, hardworking. We're basically geniuses. And on top of that, we're enthusiastic, compassionate, involved, so much fun, absolutely hilarious, and not to mention ridiculously good looking. It's obvious that DSHA has done such a good job because we are all so eager and willing to embrace the future, but we still have such a strong desire to remain connected to each other and to everything that we're leaving behind. DSHA has given us everything we've ever needed. Except boys. Just kidding, just kidding. We for sure do not need boys. The most important thing that it's given us, however, was the opportunity to grow up together. We have basically lived at DSHA for the past 4 years. We have made each other into who we are today, and we have taught each other pretty much everything we need to know about life. For instance, we've taught each other that you can't survive a school day without a Camelback or an Nalgene. Oh yeah. We've taught each other how to abbreviate words into much cooler phrases, such as legit, def pos, and obby. We've taught each other that no party is complete without taco dip. We've taught each other that it is more than acceptable to wear the previous night's pajamas to school the next day. We've also taught each other that we look really cool jumping up and down frantically while doing our 09 cheer. But above anything, we have taught each other to love our classmates as sisters. Without one another, we would still be those awkward, self-conscious freshmen who we thankfully got to see pictures of the other night. And we wouldn't be the self-assured, confident, talented, outgoing young women we are today. This past Monday, on the last day of classes, I made a few unexpected stops throughout the day. During my lunch hour, I made my way to Weese's room, only to find AP Euro feasting on ridiculous amounts of food and having basically the best jam sesh ever. During 7th hour, I made my way to the theology wing, to Mrs. Metz's classroom, where I was invited to join in an arousing game of bananagrams. It was somewhere between rocking out to Taylor Swift and losing my 3rd game of bananagrams in a row that I realized I was really going to miss this. I realized that I would never trade in that itchy, gray wool skirt for a second. It's scary to think that this is our last time together as a class. As much as I wish we could, I know that we can't stay here as the hotshot seniors forever. I'm just glad that we're leaving the juniors with some pretty huge shoes to fill. My only hope is that I can be as happy in college and for the rest of my life as I am being a part of this class. One last thing about the class of 2009. We absolutely love our lives, but more importantly, we love living them together. Thank you.